How to be an effective airsoft scout. This article will explain what an airsoft scout does along with what you will need to do to become one, along with tips on choosing a gun and tactics. Steps. 1. Know the airsoft scout's main purpose is to look for the enemy's position and report that information back to the team. A scout could also be a person whose main role is to engage the enemy at close quarters. You can also have two people be scouts and work together. 2. The weapons a scout would mostly use are machine gun, shotgun, M4 M16, or any rifle that has a wrist rail. Also in a scout's arsenal she could also have an airsoft grenade, claymore, or any distraction device. There are three main types of airsoft guns. The first is AEG, or the electric airsoft gun. It uses a battery pack and a gearbox, and as a rule of thumb, if there are more metal items in the internals of the gun, then it will be less likely to break. Gas guns are airsoft guns that utilize CO2, propane, or green gas as its power source. 3. The gear a scout would use would be light and be able to carry your stuff securely and wouldn't make a lot of noise. A tactical vest with pockets for your extra clips, sidearm, and any other stuff you might want. For protection, you should always wear ANSI-rated full-seal goggles and a wire mesh lower face mask so you don't get a tooth shot out or hit in the face. You can also wear gloves if you don't like getting hit in the hands. Boots or hiking shoes you can run in are recommended. Some sort of camouflage will help you remain undetected in the field. Your gun is one of the most noticeable parts of your person, so it is generally a good idea to camouflage it. 4. Know the tactics. Since a scout's main purpose is to spy on the enemy and battle with them in a smaller area, you want to be stealthy, quick, and accurate. Don't be yelling out where you are or stepping on a lot of leaves and branches or randomly shooting. Move when there is some cover noise so you won't be heard, and if you see the enemy you have one of two choices: either get back to your team or get close enough and open fire. If you decide to shoot, then make sure your first shot counts, meaning go for the leader or the person with the most firepower. And since you're alone and backup is too far away, you want to make sure you can't be seen. When they hear the first shot, they are looking around, and that is when you make your move and open fire from your vantage point. 5. Do some effective training. Practice shooting a target at 10, 20, and 30 yards, 27.4 meters, and try to walk in the area you will be battling most of the time, and try not to make a lot of noise and look for vantage spots also. Be able to run in all your gear for at least 2 minutes. Practice shooting while prone, kneeling, and standing up. If you have a 2-person scout team, practice working together and creating crossfire and diversions and set up ambushes. You can also look up airsoft tactics on other articles. Tips. And the most important rule is to be silent. Always have your mags filled, and if you don't like the constant winding up of the high cap mags, consider buying mid-cap mags so no rattling and you don't have to wind them up while there is a fight going on. For a distraction device, you could buy one or use a firecracker, throwing something, or create a diversion with a teammate. Good suggestions are M4W tactical stock, T77 GBB, for M4 mags, 3 T77 clips, tactical vest, hunting boots, full seal goggles, half face mask, woodland BDUs, gloves, speedloader, and walkie-talkie. When choosing your first airsoft gun, you may see a sniper rifle in your price range, and the thought of being a sniper makes you excited. Don't get the sniper. Chances are you won't be able to hit anything and it will be too heavy and long for you, so if you still like the thought of being sniper, get a M4 with a longer barrel and a red dot scope so when you don't want to snipe you have an automatic rifle to shoot. Warnings. Always wear eye protection and be safe and don't do anything stupid.